What's up, y'all? Good morning. It's Driving with Faith. It is Tuesday. It's only Tuesday. Are you guys having a blessed week? I sure as heck hope so. I'm driving to set to Santa Clarita. I love going to set. I'm blessed. I'm blessed because I get to do what I love. Yes, I am. But you know what? Only let me fix my bangs. Are so annoying. I need HMU. Okay. Anyway, so driving to set right now, I am blessed because I get to do what I love. Because God allowed me to come back to California to pursue my dreams to be an actor. So I am forever grateful that I get to do what I love. But there are only 87% of actors in Hollywood that make, there are 87% of actors in Hollywood that make less than $27,000 a year. Okay? So a very small percentage of actors in the world actually are making more than $27,000 a year. Now, can you live on $27,000 a year? Well, yes, maybe if you live at home with mommy and daddy, or if you're a hooker, or if you sell drugs, or if you're a trust fund kid, or if you have enough money in the bank where you can afford to do that. Most adults cannot live off of $27,000 a year. Hence is why we actors, even A-list actors, look at Mark Wahlberg. He has companies. Even A-list actors have makeup companies, shoe companies. They have other ventures, other responsibilities. Okay, so when I ask production a question about my schedule or how long I'm going to be needed on set that day, meanwhile, they are bothering us to print out 10 pages of paperwork and fill out our paperwork before we even get to set, and wardrobe is hounding us to go through our entire closets and take pictures and do their job for them, okay, on our off days before we even get to set. That's okay, right? But when we ask production, oh, do you know what my call time is or how long I'm going to be needed on set? Because I have responsibilities. Some people have kids. I have dogs. I run other businesses. But producers don't give a crud. Why? Because they're arrogant pieces of shit. And if you don't give a crap about your people and their lives and their responsibilities, then you're a piece of shit, okay? So when we ask production, oh, do you think you know what my call time would be or how long I'd be needed on set? They either A, jump down your throat for asking a question like that, or they can't give you a straight answer. And they're just like, plan for 10 hours, plan for 12 hours. Really, mofo, if I was going to be on set for 12 hours, I would not have agreed to this rate. Okay, so you can tell me my schedule. Okay, so I'm sick of being abused in this industry, okay? I am sick of it. When I first started acting, I spent all of my time in acting classes, studying the craft of acting. But then we get so enthralled in the craft and the technique of the art that we don't realize that it is a business, okay? And there are people that can learn on the job. If you just start working, you can learn on the job and then just hire an acting coach or go to some acting classes. You can learn on the job. It's great. You totally can. So, but I was enthralled in it. My bangs need to get cut. I need to go to Supercuts. It's really annoying. I'm sorry, y'all. So, it's really annoying. So, it looks ridiculous. So anyway, so yes. So, my bangs are really annoying me. There you go. How's that? Better? It's really making me mad. My bangs are really making me mad. Sorry, guys. How's that? We'll just do that, okay? So, yeah, it's really frustrating when people in this industry, when I first started in this industry, I'm on 5. Hold on, y'all. Okay, sorry, y'all. I need to make sure I was going the right way because I'm already going to be 10 minutes late. Yeah, I'm going to be 10 minutes late. You know why I'm going to be 10 minutes late? Because I was arguing with the production manager. Because I asked, complaining's not good. Okay, you guys, it's hard to be perfect 24/7. I try to be nice all the time. I really do. I am trying really hard to be nice and loving all the time. But it's tough, okay? Because when you're nice, people just walk all over you and use you and abuse you when you're nice, okay? So I'm trying to kill people with kindness and be nice. But sometimes I slip and I'm not so nice. But when you ask people the day before you go to set, the day before, okay? Just curious, how long do you think I'm going to be needed on set tomorrow? a 10-hour day. Oh, really? Okay. You get there. You're there for 2 hours. And you're like, oh, I'm sorry. I thought I was going to be here for 10 hours. I understand that when you get to set, things can change. They can add scenes. They can cut scenes. They might need you to stay longer. Things like that happen when you go to set. You never know what can happen when you go to set. And I get that. But if there is a chance that I will only be there for 2 hours, what is the big deal about telling me? Oh, hey, what is the big deal? Okay, it's my own fault for not being more proactive and saying, oh, would it be a problem if you sent me the shot list or the schedule so that I can look at it and plan my day accordingly? That's my own fault. Okay, but when we ask these production line producers, production managers, and they're mostly kids that just graduated from school that think their shit don't stink and they think they know everything, okay? The young kids love to call us dinosaurs, okay? But you young, arrogant pieces of shit think you know everything. Sorry, God, but when I got into the acting business, okay, when I was younger and got into the acting business, my first talent agent was a piece of shit. He would call me up screaming and yelling at me, okay? Screaming and yelling at me. Why do you need to scream and yell at me for something that has nothing to even do with you, okay? So I have taken a lot of abuse from people in this industry. And it's really frustrating. Hold on. It's really frustrating when people call you up and yell and scream at you for no reason. But you don't know why they're screaming and yelling at you. It could be because they're on drugs and they feel like shit because they're fucking hungover the next day because they were out doing cocaine all night and drinking and they're in a fucking shitty mood, okay? So that could be one reason why they're screaming and yelling at you. So then not only do they call you up screaming and yelling at you, you have to deal with shitty interns who aren't getting fucking paid, okay, working at fucking casting agencies for free because they think that casting director is going to hire them and put them in a movie. So they go work these jobs and answer phones for casting directors, and you call them up to try to figure out a good time for you to come in to do your audition, and they scream and yell at you for calling them. You're not allowed to call here. Who do you think you are? And hang up the phone on you. Bitch, why do you even have a fucking phone if people aren't allowed to call it? And they just scream and yell at you and treat you like shit. So I have been treated like shit in this industry my whole entire life. Everybody in this industry is going to treat you like a fucking piece of shit unless you're fucking Tom Cruise. Okay? So that's what's going to happen. You want to be an actor? Be prepared to eat shit. Okay? Because people will treat you like shit. Okay? That's what they do. And there's no reason for it. There's no fucking reason for it. Why can't people just be nice? Okay, so that's why I'm trying to be nice, because everybody's a fucking piece of shit. And we have to kiss ass in this industry if we want to get anywhere. Okay, but I am trying to genuinely be a nice person 24/7, but sometimes it's hard. Okay, so when I ask production the day before a shoot, oh hey, do you happen to know how long I might be needed on a set tomorrow? You know, I'm just trying to plan a few things. Oh, plan on 10 hours. Plan on 10 hours. Okay, really? Then you get there, and you're there for 2 hours, and then you get to leave. And you're like, okay, so I just paid my dog sitter $50 to come over to babysit my dogs for me when I didn't need to. I could have saved $50. Okay? And I could have helped some of my other clients that I work for. Okay? Because 87% of actors in this town are making less than $27,000 a year. So we have to have other businesses. Okay? Like, I'm an adult. I have bills. Okay, yes, I could choose to have a regular job, but this is what I chose. You could choose to do something else too, but this is what I chose to do, and this is what I love to do. So I have other businesses in place to supplement my income. And if y'all can't understand that, then y'all need to grow up, okay? So then I get to set and I'm there for 2 hours. And I'm like, oh, gee, thanks. I could have saved $50. I could have done all these other things. Because you're too fucking lazy to look at the call sheet, the shot list. Okay, you're too lazy to look at the shot list, and you're too flippin' lazy to send me the shot list. And it's my own fault for not asking for the shot list. I should have been more proactive by continuing on and saying, oh, do you happen to have a shot list for the day? Because if you're going to tell me that you don't know how long I'm going to be on set, that's fucking bullshit. Because then that means that production is just going to show up and shoot whatever they want, whenever they want. So you mean to tell me there's no fucking shot list? There's no shot list? So you're making production look stupid because you're too lazy to get the shot list and send it to me. Or you're too lazy to look at it, to tell me. So you're blaming production. So you think I'm supposed to believe that production is just going to show up and shoot out of their ass? That they don't have a fucking shot schedule? Are you nuts? You're fucking stupid. Yeah. Okay? So don't piss off the fucking talent. If you want to be a producer in this town, that means you're going to have to learn how to work with talent. Okay? So be fucking nice. Be fucking nice. I'm trying to be nice to everybody because this girl might go on to be a director one day. And I might be up for a job that she's directing. But if I piss her off now, she's not going to hire me. So that's why you have to be nice to everyone in this town because you never know who anybody could be. Anybody could be your boss one day. Okay, so that's why it's important to be nice. And I try really hard. But being abused in this industry, I'm so sick of it. Every time you ask production a question about your schedule, they cannot give you a straight answer. Or they jump down your fucking throat. And it's fucking rude and I'm sick of it, okay? So I'm sorry, Bridget. I'm very sorry for asking questions about my schedule because I'm a grown adult and I have responsibilities that you can't understand because you're a child, okay? And you want to be a director in this town, then you should learn how to work with talent. Okay, did you have to go to my agent or my manager to book me? Did you have to go through SAG-AFTRA to book me? No, you didn't. You get to work directly with me. Okay, so if I have a question about my schedule, it would be nice to know the specifics of it. And it's my own fault for not being more proactive and getting those specifics. It's my own fault, okay? Okay, so I am really, really sorry for not kissing your ass. Okay, I'm really sorry. I am fed up with people in this industry. I was working on a movie. And God doesn't like when we talk bad about other people. Okay, so I'm not going to tell you who this is or anything. But I was working on a movie and I never got a call time. I never got a call time. And it's 10 o'clock at night and I'm about to go to bed. I never got a call sheet. I never got a call time. And so I decided to text the producer and say, oh, hey, I'm just wondering what time I have to be on set tomorrow. Because, I like to get a good night's sleep before I get to go to set. You know what I got back from this producer? Oh, then don't come. Then don't come. If you need to get proper sleep, then don't come. That's what they fucking told me. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry that I'm asking for a fucking call sheet so now I know what fucking time I have to be on set the next day. And turns out I had to be there at 6 a.m. 6 a.m. and it's 10 o'clock at night and I still don't know what time I have to be on set. I'm sorry. Why can't this person just be nice and say, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Your call time is 6 a.m. See you in the morning. Why can't people be nice? Why do people have to be fucking assholes? The reason why people have to be assholes is because someone was an asshole to them. Okay? So they learned how to be an asshole. It is easier to be a fucking prick than it is to be nice. It really is. It is so easy to be a fucking asshole in this world. It is much harder to be nice and spread love and be positive. So I am trying 24/7, okay? And I've been abused in this industry. This industry is abusive. Any industry is abusive, okay? I worked in the financial sector and it was extremely abusive. You have to have a thick skin. But in Hollywood, reputation is everything. Reputation is everything. In Hollywood, reputation is everything. It really is. So you have to be nice to people. Okay, you don't have to. You could be a fucking cunt, but it's not going to get you very far. It's important to be nice to people because you don't know who's going to be your next boss. Okay? You really don't. You should be nice to everyone because you never know. And I'm trying really hard to do that. I try so hard to do that. But when you have wardrobe hounding you every second for fucking pictures, it's like, dude, I'm a professional. I'm going to show up with my wardrobe, okay? Don't make me go through my closet and take fucking pictures. Please. It's ridiculous. It's bad enough you're getting paid to do your job, and I have to do your job for you. You didn't have to go to my agent. You didn't have to go to my manager. And that's why when you have an agent or a manager and you start sending everybody to your agent and manager, your agent and your manager is the one that has to be an asshole. Okay? Not you. But your someone has to be someone has to. It's not even, you don't have to be an asshole. You could be nice about it. You can be an asshole in a nice way. Okay? You don't have to be a fucking dick. Okay? So let's stop being abusive towards each other and be nice and be loving. It's just really hard to be nice and loving 24/7. And it would be so much appreciated if people could just give you a straight answer. Okay? Or give you a shot list. Okay? Because if you mean to tell me there's no shot list and your crew is just going to show up and start shooting whatever they feel like whenever they want, please. Oh, please. At least I'm an adult and I apologize and say I'm sorry. Please forgive me. It's my own fault that I wasn't even more extremely proactive to get the specific details. Details are important, okay? So please forgive me. I'm sorry. I'm trying to be nice 24/7, but sometimes I slip up. So please forgive me, okay? Have a blessed day, all. Bye.